Hello everyone, welcome back to Clusterbmilkshake. I am your host along with support puppet Mr. Chicken. Yes. Today we're going to talk about reality shifting from a narcissist perspective, mine. And I just want you to know that this happens to all of us. All of us project. All of us get to change our reality looking through how we perceive the world. All of us get to make choices based on these concepts, and we're also all projecting how we feel about these perceptions on the inside out into the world. So when I tell you things like a narcissistic person is your greatest teacher, what I mean is I am teaching you about yourself. So, when a narcissistic person is first in a relationship with you and everything is just so great, and what we're doing is we're projecting all the great things that we believe about ourselves onto the other. When I project on you how fucking great I think I am, and I want you to reflect that back to me, you're doing the same thing to me. So we're playing ping pong, back and forth, hitting all these good traits about each other, boosting each other up. Everything's fucking bomb. The shift happens when the narcissistic person, now remember, you do this too, but we're saying this from my point of view. The narcissistic person is starting to feel the negative things about themselves. And this doesn't always have to be conscious at all, because we've been doing it our whole life. So this is our normal. But what we start doing, we start having doubts, paranoid thinking. Anything could be plaguing us in our thoughts, which aren't even ours. It's like, our egos are fucking with us. And then we're going to project them outward. Everything is you pushed out. So if I start attacking you, it's something I believe deep down about myself that I do not like. Okay? So if you're in a relationship with a narcissistic person, you are going to be pushing out yourself, all your deep insecurities, anything that's been hiding. The people with the biggest egos have the most hidden insecurities deep down inside of them. And these are going to be pushed out. So you could be pushing them out onto the narcissistic person. And the movie that's playing on the narcissist, okay, the screen that you're projecting out on them is rejection, is all the deep, dark things that you feel about yourself that the narcissistic person is tapping into and bringing to light. And this is hurtful. It is very hurtful. Some people, they will project things that aren't real. They'll be, say the narcissistic person, low self-esteem, insecure about something, they're paranoid, they're going to project feelings of rejection and abandonment onto you and start attacking you for being a deceitful fuck. Now, you not wanting to be abandoned or rejected, you are going to try your hardest to prove to the narcissistic person that this is not real. This isn't happening. But if you believed full in yourself, why? Why do I need to prove this shit? Why do I need to prove these things and it's not happening? You can reiterate, I love you. I would not do these things to you. But know in your head, if this person is so fearful that they need to control you to feel safe, And you're like, no, I'm not going to be put in a mental cage. I love you. And I would like you to see what I see about you, the good stuff, through my eyes. But if you really, the narcissistic person or other cluster B or depressed person or whatever, really wants to push you away, remember, they're going to do things to hurt themselves and project that onto you and hurt you. I remembered I was making breakfast one time. This toxic fuck told me, you only hurt the ones you love. No. You project on the ones that are closest to you constantly with your ugly feelings about yourself. That is what's happening. So, what I believe with the parallel universe shift, so you can believe this or not, go read up on science, okay, on, fuck, I lost it. I was just fucking watching this shit. But, quantum physics, okay? So whatever you focus on is what is going to become a reality to you in this fucking video game that is being played, all right? So what you focus on. So if you're only focusing on the narcissistic person, you're losing yourself. You're almost becoming a non-player fucking zombie. What is it? A non-participating character? I don't fucking know. NPC, right? Anyways. And all you're doing is reacting all the time to the narcissistic person. So you almost turn into the robot and they're controlling you like a video game. They're playing their video game. Now, their video game can be toxic, can be full of either imagination, fantasy land, being the greatest lover to where they can, have anybody they want. They can live their double lives. They can whatever. And you're just reacting to their video game. Okay? So you have to take control back over your life. You don't want to project ugly things onto them because that's ugly that you feel about yourself. You don't want to act, they're low, I'm fucking above. That's narcissistic thinking. What you want to do is shift your reality into pouring into yourself, telling yourself that you are worthy of having a great life. You're worthy of respect and abundant love. And you know how you get that? Is by giving it to yourself. You respect yourself. You care about what is being dumped in your head. Now, I've done things like beta tested all of you. I have put up negative content only about me to see how you would react. And you know how you react? You are above me. You are saying that I'm shit, and you're clapping your hands at me saying, oh, you're taking responsibility. You're a shit. I'm perfect. You're a shit. Okay, I don't believe that. But I would say these things to see how many people enjoy the hate, the ugly feelings, the fear, the self-loathing. You guys fucking eat that shit up. And what you need to be doing is, instead of focusing on evil, hate, destruction of somebody who hurt your fucking psyche and your feelings, you take responsibility and you say, this kicked my ass into high gear of healing whatever I needed to fucking heal. to have the greatest fucking video game life ever. Even if you don't, believe it right in this moment, only when I hit a rock bottom do I come back up better than before. And my rock bottoms, I have dealt with the most fucked up individuals in my life. Yes, I'm diagnosed with shady shit. But that doesn't mean that I don't meet other shady fucking people. So I wouldn't be able to have this catalyst without it. Now, I ramble, but back to the parallel universe thinking, you can jump from your focus. A narcissist jumps from their focus of what they're projecting. So if they're projecting onto you all their ugly shit, okay, they're giving you the gift of garbage. Here you go. And then they devalue you, degrade you, kick you aside, and then they're going to jump into, I'm better than you. This is their thinking. I'm better than you. After the honeymoon stage when you were fucking great and I was projecting all this wonderful shit on you, now I'm projecting all this ugly shit onto you about how I feel about myself. Believe me, I've gone back through the historical documents and I've seen myself do this. I have seen myself do this unconsciously and slightly conscious. It's because I wanted my partner to be at my energetic level. If they were doing really well and thinking really well, I would idealize them for a time, and then I would drop them to my level. And if my level isn't me thinking I'm the best motherfucker, me thinking low, that's where I'm going to bring them down to that. And that's where the relationship goes to shit. So even if I'm loyal to this person, not cheating and everything, I'm still planting these low-level seeds in my partner because I don't see myself as rising above and actually on the inside thinking that I'm fucking good enough. I don't have to have control over everything in my life. It doesn't even have to just be my partner. It can be my kids. It can be social media views and everything. It can just be, it is what it is. The flow flows. I'm going to focus on myself. And what I mean is healthy selfish, not that toxic ego selfish. And when things come into my life that are fucking with my head, and now I can pay attention to projections that I'm giving out and to say to myself, oh shit, how, do I feel, why am I so angry? And then I start, looking inside and being like, oh, okay. Now, unfortunately, it's going to take a little while for me to snap out of that anger. This just happened a few days ago. I was angry about something that happened. I made a video and I was editing it and I was going to put it up. And I go on YouTube and I see that somebody made the exact same video as me. Just an hour before, they just fucking posted it. I was so angry. Now I could have put up the post anyways. I could have put up the video anyways. All of our stuff out there is not 100% the same. But I had that fear that this person would think I'm copying them. And I trashed the whole video. And it took me 2 fucking times to make that video. You know how much I hate fucking doing my hair and makeup. And I was just I was enraged for 30 minutes, even though I was talking myself down the whole fucking time. And I was driving. So I told myself, I'm like, no, you're going to get into a car wreck if you don't cool the fuck down. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Bring yourself back into the present moment. So if I wanted to, I could have shifted my reality into hate mode and stayed on that train, and more negative shit was going to come into my life to tell me, yes, keep being angry, keep being mad. So it's very important for all of us. It's not a you against me thing. It's all of us. We all have to do, the same, just being aware. Just a spark, just a little bit, and it will grow. And then we get to, the more that we give out, we're going to get. That's the most important lesson. What we give out, we're going to get. How do I feel about myself? Do I feel good about myself? I'm going to get more of that. You will be tested. People will come into your life because remember, they're projecting their ugly onto you. So when they project onto you, you get to say, no, I don't feel that way about myself. No, I'm not going to stop talking to my friends just because you don't want me to, for all the reasons that you are insecure about. No, I'm not going to, whatever. I mean, the list is fucking long, but you have control over yourself. And whatever decision that you make for yourself, own that shit. Okay? If they're like, see, this is another thing, because there's people out there that will use things against you, threaten you, blackmail you. And for me, I'm like, go right ahead. Do it. Because it's got nothing to do with me. It's all about you. And I do have that, lack of fear thing where, I'll just be fucking, I don't give a shit. I do not give a shit. But I know that these are my choices. If people cheat, it's your choice to cheat. You chose that. It wasn't an accident. If you stay with a cheater and you switch your reality and you believe that this person isn't going to cheat on you, you're not going to be looking at their phone, you're not going to be following them around, you're not going to be locator, whatever, nothing, because your reality is going to shift. You're going to be like, no, I feel good about myself. There is no reason why anybody would cheat on me. And you're going to stop having this fearful energy that this person is going out and doing these things. Your life is going to get much better. Their life is their life. They do whatever the fuck that they're going to do, but you're not going to have that belief system anymore. I've done this too. I do not know if my ex-husband cheated on me after his first bullshit because I didn't look. I didn't care. I believe that I'm number one. So, and everything's fine. I didn't give a fuck. I didn't even think that my ex was fucking cheating on me either. He could have been, but I did not believe it. So I had that chill, So whatever. And then if anybody comes back to you and exposes that they cheated on you, or women come to you and they're like, yeah, they've been cheating on you for years or whatever. And it's like, well, that has to do with them. They hate themselves. They need shallow relationships themselves because they can't connect. That doesn't have anything to do with me, because I would be willing, I'm talking like I'm you now. I would be willing to connect with them. You have to see yourself as, I'm the one, I do have an open heart. I'm not going to judge you, but they're going to judge themselves. They're going to live in fear. They're not going to be able to expose things about themselves because of the way that they feel about themselves. And they're going to project that onto you, that you're going to feel all these shameful thoughts about that. Does that make fucking sense? Anyways, when we shift our perception of the way that we see ourselves, our whole world is going to change for both of us. I hope you liked my rambling. I hope that, you get something to empower you by. Because I don't want The more shit that you watch out there, the more aware you become. You start seeing how victim mentality is keeping you stuck in a cycle of more victimhood. Fuck that shit. When you're with me, you don't get to be a victim. You're thriving in life. Your life is awesome. You have a PhD in the stuff you don't want. Okay? And now you're going to build up everything that you've ever wanted in your life because you are number one. You are number one. Okay? I hope that was helpful. Have a great day. Namaste.